Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at this EZA Tech Vegeta from the Cooler movie. I think he got a pretty good EZA here. Team building for the showcase was a little bit tricky just because of a few factors, but obviously you don't have to worry about team building like I did here, but I'm just going to try to make him look as good as I possibly can, right? So he's got a couple things that are significant. One is his leader skill is actually an important leader skill in that it's tech type 35% per tech keystroke obtained. So he's a nuking lead, which you don't use nuking leads a ton, but there are certain events where you may use it, mainly for like punching bag and stuff like that. I could see nuking kind of working maybe in that new event where you're fighting the Cyclopean guards, but nuking leads have some values, and who knows, in the future they could have more events where you want a nuking lead. But mainly you're going to use them for just like in the party, right? So a super attack effect, he raises defense, greatly raises defense for one turn actually, does supreme damage and has a high chance to stun. And there's normal passive, attack and defense 200, chance of performing a crit plus 20, plus an additional attack and defense 50, and chance of performing a crit plus 20 when there's another movie heroes category ally attacking in the same turn. So if you have a movie hero, you're getting 40% chance to crit, and then you got another attack and defense 50%. So you really want to run this guy with movie heroes, which is partially why the team building got a little bit tricky with him. Key plus 2 plus an additional attack and defense 50%, and chance of performing a crit plus 30 if HP is 80% or less. Alright, so we have to see him below 80% to see him at his full potential. And then he gets an additional 2 key attack 50 and chance of performing a crit plus 30 if HP is 50% or less. So like if this guy is less than 50% HP and you got a movie hero, his crit chance is like, what, 70% or something crazy? Yeah, I think he's got 70%. So this dude's going to be critting like crazy. And I think in Super Battle Road, this guy's going to really shine with his stun chance and everything like that. So, well, we'll see here. I haven't put any equips on him yet. He's full level 10 links. He's rainbowed. Now, the reason why team building is wonky is I want to run him on a 200% team. Because the obvious answer is just run him on movie heroes and you're good, right? Which you definitely can do that. 170 lead, he's going to be just fine there. But two of his 200% teams are Powerful Comeback and the Majin Vegeta team. Well, the Powerful Comeback team works because I think he shares a few links with the Carnival Goku. The problem with that team is there are like no supports to speak of. Like you're running Super Saiyan 2 Bardoks, which are super old units. Their support passives are dated. Like it just wasn't worth it. And so then here I am on the Majin Vegeta team, which does have a lot of good supports. But the problem is you need him on rotation with a movie hero character. So I had to find a movie hero character who is on Buu Saga or Vegeta family that links well enough to run on rotation. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make him look really good. So his perfect linking partner are like Super Vegeta. So STR Super Vegeta, and then there's an Int Super Vegeta that needs an EZA. So he's not good, but mainly STR Super Vegeta. Best linking partner. The problem is that STR Vegeta isn't a movie hero, so this guy's going to lose some stats there, right? So I just want to see what this guy looks like with full stats. So I'm going to run him on rotation with this Gohan. This Gohan is actually a 40% movie hero support, shares a few links like Super Saiyan with him in Fierce Battle. So those are some links that'll definitely help him out. He won't get like the max link set, but between getting a few links, getting the buff for having a movie hero, and having additional support, I think our Tech Vegeta is going to be looking pretty good, because then I've got just a bunch of other floating supports we're going to try out, right? So this first turn is going to be decent to look at here, and of course we got Kid Buu chilling here. So Vegeta is not going to get, there's no movie hero on rotation, so he's missing out on 50% attack and defense, and there's more stats on the table for being too high of HP, right? So, actually, I think I'm going to put Kid Buu in slot 1, like, very early here, and I am running original Legendary Goku event, mainly because this team is going to be very weak with all the supports on it, so I could die, like, super easy in a Legendary Vegeta event. And I just kind of want to like get a look at what this Vegeta could do. So our defense wasn't crazy there, but definitely not an optimal setup. This should actually sting a little bit for Kid Buu. Yeah, that's funny. First phase of Legendary Goku. And we're already like, I think at the 80% threshold here. So 4 mil. Now, the thing with this Vegeta is I'm not sure if he'll trigger mid-turn or not. Lately, I feel like these HP passives have to be start of turn. So I'm going to assume that 4 mil is just like normal full HP what he's doing, which is actually isn't the worst attack stat, right? And he does get a great defense raise on Super. So after Supering, He's going to be okay against a lot of normals. Red zone normals, probably not, but like pretty much the legendary events, I think on normals he's going to be fine. So we got to float this Gohan off here because that's who I really want. Look at this. Of course you do a showcase and you just get this full rotation of supports. Definitely not what I wanted, which means I've got, what, another Majin Vegeta floating on next turn. So sure, both the leaders just ending up on my main rotation, which I don't want. So we're going to have another turn with no movie hero next turn, which is fine. We'll get the bad turns out of the way, work our way up to the good turns, right? All right, and this Gohan with an easy A, I actually think is going to be pretty significant because he's already a 40% movie hero support. And I think that if they just upgrade this guy, he's going to be like ridiculous. I have a feeling that he would potentially upgrade when AGL Gogeta gets his easy A. That would be a really nice time for it. All right, so we got the exact same turn here. I could put, yeah, I guess, sure, let's put Kid Buu in slot 1 because Kid Buu, I think, is going to miss super anyways. All right, and what's our Vegeta looking like here? About 200k defense start of turn. So I do think we got that 50% buff there, right, from last turn, because I believe because we're under 80% is what he needs. Let me double check that. Yep. So I think we're getting the second stack, so we should be higher than that formal attack stat this turn. So let's see what he's looking like here. And just remember, he has not been linking up very good. I mean, he actually links okay with Majin Vegeta, but he's missing stats. So 4.4 there. Once again, for like being fairly bad turns, like I'll take the 4 mil attack stat. For sure. Alright, so next turn we should get something a little bit more reasonable for our guy. We're actually going to get like probably one of his better turns. We'll put the gifted support floating there. We'll let Majin Vegeta do that. And I'm going to try not to heal very much because I do want to take... Actually, I should have put a weaker unit in slot 1. This is how we tank right here. But maybe that physical Gohan with his EZA is actually okay. 6 mil for this Majin Vegeta. Okay. I'm actually looking forward to Majin Vegeta coming back because he is like, I think Red Zone has shown that he's actually a lot better than people make him out to be because he does have defensive ability. It's just a matter of having the right trunks on the team to trigger his passive, right? All right, we took a nice shot there, so that's good. What do we have to get under? Was it 40% though, or was it... No, I think it was just 50% health. So I think we might be under that threshold of 50%. Let's see where we're at here. We're pretty close, but we're not quite there. Okay, so this should be a pretty good turn. So how many links? Yeah, so 3 links with that Gohan. Good enough, considering, once again, he's providing support, and we're getting the movie hero buff that we need. So now we're at about 240k defense. And keep in mind, we can be looking a little bit better if we can get under that 50% threshold. But our crit chance is kind of slowly going up as we go here. This should be a pretty good attack set. We're being double supported. Obviously, you guys want to keep in mind, this is the definition of like showcase setting, right? Like, not much about this is a very realistic team build you're going to use. We're just looking at hypotheticals. Like in the future, okay, 4.6. So his attack didn't really go up that much. Which actually I think is kind of a good thing, just to show that like getting under those thresholds isn't like the most important. Like that, like out of the box full health, he's actually like performing pretty close to his peak. But he's like a 4 millish attack unit. I think this Vegeta's value really does come from like his stunning that he gets, and then his built-in crit chance. I think he's actually a pretty darn valuable Super Battle Road unit. Later on, I mean, I've got a ton of videos to record right now because I still think there's a default video I got to record on Kuja. And then, obviously, all these EZAs, all this content, trying to spit it all out as much as I can. I'm trying to take advantage of these weekends now because now that I'm back to work teaching, I don't get as much time during the week to record stuff. So, yeah, I'm just trying to go, like, super crazy right now and record a bunch of videos. All right, let's hope we take them out here, actually. All right, that was a pretty clutch additional there because we want a fresh Goku coming into this next turn here. Okay. All right, so, yeah, we're not getting any extra links from that Goten. Does he share the same 3? No, he shares 2 with the Goten. All right, so right now, and we're not under 50% yet, 244k defense. So, like, that's solid because, like, he's going to get a great defense raise on Super, which is what, like a 50% raise? So, like, yeah, after that 50% raise, he's going to be, like, almost 400k defense or something like that, right? Like, maybe 350-ish. So, it's okay. Like, nobody's expecting this guy to go in the red zone and dominate, right? All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do this. All right. Give me some numbers, Vegeta. You know, I think he's okay. I don't know that I see myself using him a ton. This is actually good if we take some damage here, which I think we will. Okay, just a teeny bit. That hopefully was enough. 4.75. Hopefully enough to get us under 50%. Yes, I think we are now. Yep. Okay, so all I have to do is just, like, not heal. And I think I brought a Ghost Usher. So I could just, like, Ghost Usher next turn if I'm worried about dying. And then we can just kind of skate by to the next turn. Oh, yeah, because we're taking damage on normals there. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing you gotta worry about when you bring these really weak defensive units, right? Okay. Okay. Alright, so we got our double Majin Vegeta turn here. Yeah, Kid Boo's gonna put us in trouble here, so let's go ahead. And I don't want to Whis. Well, I could Whis, I guess, but, or I could Princess Snake. Yeah, maybe just Princess Snake is fine. Because that'll heal us, give us damage reduction. Oh, no, I didn't want to heal. What am I doing? Hold on. App reset. Hold up. App reset. What am I doing? The whole point is to stay under 50%. Okay. App reset. Yeah, we're just going to Ghost Usher. The whole point here is to stay low on health. Yeah. Do I YouTube much? Do I play Dokkan? Like, oh, I like that intro screen. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Nice. All right. Yeah, let's continue. That, they'll probably release that as a wallpaper because they did do that for the other one, right? Okay, so back to this. Yeah, the whole point is not to heal. So, yeah, we'll just Ghost Usher here. All right, and then I want to try not, because if I grab these Int Orbs, it's probably going to be too much. So let's just do this. So there's a part of me that, like, really wants to take out this Goku, but it's not going to happen because without grabbing those Int Orbs, I'm not going to be able to get the key. So I guess this Goku with 3 bars should be fine. Like, we should, you know, Vegeta will get his hit in, so not a big deal here. Unless Majin Vegeta goes crazy with, like, a big fat additional here, which he does. I mean, now at this point, I hope the Goku gets taken out. We'll see. Maybe a crit here would be nice. Okay. We'll take that, I guess. Pretty good for not having any 12 key supers activated at the start there. All right, this is going to be a really nice turn for Vegeta. Still 3 links in the middle, so we'll just go like this. All right. So this is pretty much going to be his peak. We're under 50%. We've got 70% crit chance right now. Still about 241k defense. Starter turn defense isn't that great, and we're being double supported. So, I mean, we're giving this guy a lot, right? So normally he's probably not going to be that high on defense. Let's go ahead and see what his attack stat is looking like here. And I'm comfortable, like, not using an item here. If one of the other 2 Gohans get us killed, that's fine. This, I think we're just going to make this the last attack stat, because there really isn't anything else to see other than looking at his stun chance in, like, Super Battle Road, right? So, yeah, 5 mil. So, he's in the 4 to 5 mil range. So, even, like, turn 1 with, like, poor links and, like, none of those below HP thresholds activated, he was still over 4 mil. So he's, you know, pretty consistently in that 4 to 5 mil attack range. Defense is okay. He's just solid. Like I said, outside of Super Battle Road, I don't see myself using him that much. Unless they come out with more Red Zone where stunning is relevant. And I do think in some early parts of Red Zone stages you can stun. But I don't know if I want to bring him just to stun in the early phase and then not be able to stun in the later phase. I mean, he would definitely have to be type advantage against, like, a AGL enemy, right? So, anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this Tech Vegeta. I think he's pretty solid. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.